I appreciate you, George, going to this detail, but I would heartily request that when a line goes from $800 to $14,000, that you show that, instead of just rattling it off, using your phrase, that you have this paper with you, so that would cut down on us questioning you. Just show us, just have it. I moved these things here, this came from this line, I'm fine with that, but just have it in writing, not expect us to have to write it down.
Well, like I said, I've been here 11 years and I inherited this sheet and kept it for consistency. My intention is to do this going forward in the future.
I'd appreciate that.
Ms. Green?
This wasn't circulated to us before the meeting, was it?
No. If you look at the time, I just did it. Dr. Hopper asked me to do it, and I told him if I could get it done in advance, I would post it. And if you see, the time is 5:23.
I see that's when you printed it. I don't necessarily know that that means when you made it. What does it mean? Does it mean when you printed it, or when you actually...
I literally finished this report and the input late this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, you know, with this volume of information...
Just so you know that I wasn't sitting around doing nothing, I had, and that my Hampstead friends can verify this, I had a Hampstead meeting last night. I spent the weekend and I took a few hours off Monday afternoon to try to get water at my house. So you can ask my boss. I've put my best effort into getting you as much detail as I could tonight. I could have taken some of my vacation or sick time that I usually lose during the year, and in my 11 years here, I've taken 3 sick days. So as I told him, I think I've put in good faith effort, and I've provided you significant detail, I believe, significantly more than has been received in the past. And I'm sorry I couldn't get it to you sooner, but I got it to you now.
Well,
I will not apologize for that.
Could I make a request going forward that in the future, when you give us information in this volume in detail, which I appreciate, that it come to us in a time when we can review it in a thoughtful fashion as befits your effort to provide it to us?
I believe I just told the board that my intention going forward is to provide this in the future. I have set up, and my intention is to improve this. As you get in the districts, you get more history on the right. I did not have time. I'm sorry. I ran out of time to put the history on the right.
Mr. Stokinger, you need not make any apology. I appreciate the hard work and effort. I recognize the fact that you're building budgets for 2 school districts and the SAU at this time. And while I'm not going to speak for the rest of the board, I appreciate the time and effort that went in to go do this analysis at my request to help give us a little more insight and help move this process forward. So the efforts and the personal commitment to getting that are appreciated by me, and I just want to say personally thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hubb.